The Caribbean, a paradise of sun, sea, and adventure. But centuries ago, these waters were ruled by some of the most feared and ruthless pirates in history. Today, we set sail into the real stories of the pirates of the Caribbean. Were they heroes, villains, or something in between? Hoist the anchor, because this tale is just beginning. The late 1600s to the early 1700s, known as the Golden Age of piracy, saw pirates turn the Caribbean into their lawless playground. With European empires fighting for dominance, pirate crews seized the opportunity to plunder, smuggle, and build their own legacies. And no pirate legacy is complete without its legends. If there was one pirate who struck terror into the hearts of sailors, it was Blackbeard. His real name, Edward Teach. He commanded the mighty Queen's Revenge, a ship with 40 cannons. But it wasn't just his ship that made him terrifying, it was his appearance. Before battle, Blackbeard would twist burning fuses into his beard, making him look like a demon from the depths of the sea. Blackbeard didn't just attack ships, he blockaded an entire city. In 1718, he and his men cut off Charleston, South Carolina, demanding medicine. But his reign wouldn't last forever. Later that year, British forces ambushed him. In a bloody battle, he was stabbed over 20 times and shot 5 times before finally falling. His severed head was hung from a ship as a warning, but his legend lived on. Pirates weren't just ruthless men. Some of the fiercest were women. Meet Anne Bonny Mary Read, 2 women who disguised themselves as men and fought with swords and pistols like seasoned warriors. And the daughter of a wealthy Irish lawyer, abandoned her privileged life to sail with the infamous pirate Calico Jack Rackham. Mary Read, on the other hand, had spent her entire life living as a man, first as a soldier, then as a pirate. Unlike many pirates, these 2 never surrendered without a fight. In 1720, when their ship was ambushed, most of the crew was too drunk to resist. But Anne and Mary fought alone against the attackers. In the end, they were captured and sentenced to hang, but both claimed to be pregnant, delaying their execution. Mary died in prison, but Anne's fate remains a mystery. Some say she escaped, others believe she was freed. No one knows for sure. What about buried treasure? Were pirates constantly hiding their gold on secret islands? Well, not really. Most pirate loot wasn't gold coins, but trade goods like sugar, spices, and rum. However, some treasures did exist. In 1715, a fleet of Spanish treasure ships sank off the coast of Florida, spilling gold into the sea. Even today, treasure hunters are still finding pieces of this lost fortune. By the mid-1700s, the world's great empires had had enough. The Royal Navy launched a brutal crackdown on piracy, hunting down the remaining pirates. Many, like Blackbeard and Calico Jack, met their fate at the gallows. But while their time at sea ended, their stories never died. The real pirates of the Caribbean were warriors, rebels, and outlaws, each with their own legends. But one thing is for sure, their fearless spirit still captures our imagination today. Do you think pirates were just criminals, or were they freedom seekers fighting against the system? Let us know in the comments. And if you love thrilling history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, sail on, mateys.